Well, we had just figured out that Gabriel was a sex offender. If you're a sex offender, like, I can't rent you that room because I can't have my kids. Like, you know, my daughter's only going to be 5. Like,
so that's the last thing you can remember is him screaming? Because he's dead.
He's alive, though, with him.
How'd you find out he died?
I didn't know he died.
It went on for a while.
Yeah, but I honestly don't know.
You didn't come up there and try to stop it, save his life? You were just gonna let him sit there and die?
I was scared. I'm not even going to lie. I was scared.
You could see a skull. You could see a skull.
Like I said, my kids are all like that. Nothing. I mean, his mom.
He has a
His
mom.
mom's been looking for him.
Now he don't have a mom because you were no help to him. You didn't call 911.
On the morning of January 8th, 2017, Lubbock police were dispatched to the Carriage House Inn and Suites after a body was discovered in the back parking lot. The victim was identified as 32-year-old Gabriel Salazar, who had suffered a catastrophic head injury and was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives soon learned Gabriel had last been seen at a duplex on Avenue Q the night before. That home, and the people inside it, quickly became the center of a homicide investigation that stretched across multiple suspects and conflicting accounts. Living there was 30-year-old Geneva Leal, alongside her boyfriend, 30-year-old Raynaldo Enriquez. Another man tied to the property, 23-year-old Dimitrise Lyghts, was also brought into the investigation. Together, their names quickly became central to the case. Within just 2 days, all 3 were in custody. But once the interrogations began, it became clear that each had a different story to tell, and one missing piece of the puzzle would reveal a truth far more disturbing than investigators first imagined.
You gave his consent and all that. I noticed when I searched the house for any other people, there was carpet missing.
Yeah.
When was the last time the carpet was there?
The carpet was there yesterday. I fell asleep. It was like before sunset. I had Anna there and my boyfriend, Meech.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Meech.
What's his real name?
Dimitrise.
Processed several locations for evidence, and your names come up from several people as being kind of around this guy or kind of in the same place he was on Saturday over at Geneva's house.
Okay.
You know Geneva?
Yeah, I know who Geneva is.
Did you know that she was arrested? I mean, her face was all in the news and stuff today. The news ran a deal about it, so I didn't know if you knew she got arrested or not.
I did not know yet. But
And she made some calls and stuff.
yeah,
Mentioned some stuff about you.
yeah,
Did someone call you?
yeah.
Who called you?
I think it's her sister. Wanted to say she wanted to talk to me about something, but we never heard. Got in contact about that. So I'm still confused on it. I just left it alone.
Were you over there on Saturday?
Yeah, I showed up on Saturday over there.
No.
Geneva claimed Dimitrise was her boyfriend, but when he was asked about Geneva, it almost seemed as if it was just someone he knew, not someone he was in a labeled relationship with.
What time did you wake up?
It was nighttime, about 11 something.
So between 5 and 11, your carpet is missing.
Yes.
Okay. Why would your carpet go missing?
I don't know.
It's your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you give anybody permission to pull up your carpet?
No.
Okay. Why would they? You didn't ask any questions.
Well, I've been trying to get a hold of everybody. Like, but my phone was at 4% when I woke up.
This phone?
Yeah. It was at 4% when I woke up, and everybody was gone, and my garage door was left unlocked.
And so you woke up, you noticed everybody was. Were you texting them?
Or I tried to get in contact with them, and then of course I locked my door, and then my phone died. Like, it died at 2%.
Okay.
And
You have a Facebook app on your phone?
yeah.
Okay. So you wouldn't mind if we just looked at it, see who you messaged that, so we can confirm that you don't know what's going on with your carpet?
Well, I didn't ask them for the carpet. I was trying to see where they went to, like.
And it didn't come to light, like, why is my carpet pulled up?
Well, I mean, I wondered why everybody was gone and why, like, I wondered a lot. But
Were you at the house on Friday night?
Friday, yes.
Were you at the house on Saturday?
Saturday, I was actually at the motel.
What motel?
Well, we always end up going to Villa or Coco.
What'd you do at the villa?
Just I'm not even gonna lie, I was selling work.
Okay.
I was selling work,
And,
that's what I
and
was
everybody that was there that night can confirm that you weren't there?
doing.
Okay. And you showed up and
These guys
Well, I
are-
mean, it's no power, so it's kind of hard, you know.
You got the generator.
Yeah, but it's if we have gas, which we ain't had gas. I've been trying to get gas for it
where's all your furniture at?
right there in the kitchen.
You don't have any living room furniture?
No.
What?
Just the 2 couches, like
Where's the couches at right now?
right there in the kitchen.
Okay.
Well,
What if I told you that we talked to somebody that said that you had more furniture in the house than what I saw?
No.
We talked to people, Dad. That was Geneva. We talked to people, okay? And there's more furniture that was in your house than I saw. All right, your carpet is pulled up for a reason, okay? And we need you to be honest with us. If you know what happened, you need to start telling us what happened.
The detective's approach tactic is pretty head-on from here on, with the very circumstantially odd evidence found in Geneva's home. The detectives pressured her to explain why her home was in the state it was, and it wasn't long until Geneva started explaining her version of the story.
Because we're not in here pulling you in here for any odd reason, right?
Yeah.
We don't just pick you up and say, we know some information. And we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Mhm.
Something bad happened, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
And what happened?
From my understanding, somebody had held Anna or whatever, and then they, like, I don't know, she was missing for days. And she came, I don't even know what day it was. But she showed up and she was all hysterical. That motherfucker held me hostage for days, and then like afterwards, like dude like tried to rush like at her, and then somebody shot him.
Did you witness this?
I didn't witness all of it, but
All of it? What did you witness?
I witnessed him dodging at her, and I ran to, like, I was in my room, and I kind of shut the door. And
So
I
who
got
was this?
shot.
Who was this guy?
Who was who?
Who was this guy that got shot?
Gabriel.
How do you know Gabriel?
He popped up with Anna.
So he shows up at your house when?
First time he showed up was, I can't tell you the exact date because I don't know, but it was probably about a week ago.
So he was staying at your house for about a week?
Well, he was staying at the villa from my understanding, but he'd come and go.
Okay.
Like,
Well, we that's who we're here to talk about. We found Gabriel. Where did we find Gabriel? Do you know?
no, I don't know because I didn't go with them.
Who dropped him off?
Anna did.
Anna, and who else?
I'm not too sure who.
You said them. You need to be honest. All right. We already know a lot of information. You need to tell us and be honest. All right, because as far as I know, it's at your house.
Yeah.
All right, and something bad happened at your house. A murder happened at your house.
He was still alive when they left with him. They were supposed to drop him off at the hospital.
Start telling me who.
It was Anna, and it was.
What's Anna's last name?
I never did get it. I met her through Josh.
With the pressure from the detectives, Geneva started telling her version of the night. You will see here she mentions a person named Anna a lot, yet upon investigation, this woman was cleared. Plus, the detectives already knew she was not involved, so they knew from the get-go Geneva would continue lying to them. But she was about to reveal something crucial.
So Saturday you were there. You weren't at the villa.
Well, yeah, I was back and forth. But
What
yeah.
what was going on at your house? What caused everything to happen?
Well,
Who did?
all of us, like
Who's all at your house? I need to know.
me, Jacob, Josh, Anna.
And that's it? Was Meech there?
Yeah.
So what time did this all go down? Y'all found out he was
It
a sex
was-
offender? Like what started the conversation
Well-
about being a sex offender?
It was just like usually when I first meet somebody, first thing I do is Google them, but I hadn't with him. And him, Jacob, and Josh had went to go eat breakfast at Days Inn that morning. So it was around like 6 o'clock in the morning. and him and Jacob got into it. They were arguing. I kept telling them, hey, just calm down. Just, let it all go. Well, they were trying, like, to fight something about respect or something. And then he kept pressing me on renting the room. And I said, let's give Anna till sunrise. If she don't show, then I'll rent you the room. But then I started, because he kept bragging about his prison time, and about who he knew, and, and like, well, last couple of days he had been talking real crazy with me about how he was there for me, and that was his only reason on being there, and how he was Gabriel the Archangel, and how he was God. And then it went from that to him telling Jacob he was the devil to...
So he's acting kind of strange?
Yeah, he started acting real strange. And then, like I said, he promised that Anna wouldn't come back, and then she showed up, that he had held her, he had somebody holding her at the villa in a room.
She said this?
Yes.
Okay.
And that she had been being held by him, and I was like, is that why he was so... Well, he had already threatened to take Josh and Jacob from me. That he said pretty soon they weren't going to be coming back either. And, like, it freaked me out, And he told me something about to get a mirror and look at myself in another mirror and to see what I see. And I ended up doing it, and then my eyes changed another color, which, I read they change a lot, but each eye color I have, I say it's a different personality, because it's a different, like, and there's one that I can't control. And, like, so it freaked me out, and I was just like, well, after she said that, he kind of dived, like, at her, and then he ended up shot.
Who had the gun?
Jacob. Yeah, it was Jacob.
Where was he standing? Was this in the living room?
It was in the living room, and the way I had it, like, set up, there was, like, a couch, like, kind of catty corner from the kitchen, and that's where he dived at her from. And I got scared and I shut the door. Meech didn't see nothing. Meech was in my room the whole time.
Geneva, saying that they all found out Gabriel was a sex offender, which sparked the idea of a possible motive for his murder. Court records show that in 2005, Gabriel pleaded guilty to aggravated sexual assault involving an 8-year-old girl and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. By 2017, he was listed on the state's sex offender registry as a moderate risk offender.
Well, whose gun is it?
Not Josh, Jacob.
Jacob? Okay. Jacob and
It
Josh
was
are
his
brothers?
gun. Mm-hmm.
What's Jacob's last name?
I honestly don't know.
How would I know who Jacob is?
I think his last name's Herrera, but I'm not sure.
How do you think that? Is he on your Facebook?
Yeah, he's under Jacob Herrera.
On Facebook?
Yes.
The man Geneva referred to as Jacob here turned out to be 30-year-old Raynaldo Enriquez, and during his interrogation, he actually told the truth.
I know what we're here for.
And that's what I'm. What's your story?
That one, I was the one that killed him. I was the one. But here's my side of the story. The reason why is because the guy threatened me with his own gun. Yes, and I know I'm going to go to jail for this, but yes, I feel bad. Yes, I really do. But I felt that it was my life over his. He was going to take my life. And then he started talking. Yeah, and what I did was pretty bad too. And I'm cool, it's wrong. But at the same time, it was my life over his.
That's what we want to hear.
Do you know?
We want to hear the backstory. We want to hear what happened.
And
What led up to it.
Do you know him?
I don't really know.
Do you know what he goes by or his name?
I don't.
How did y'all like?
I just knew him because he said his name that day. His name was, I guess he goes by something. What was it? Biscuit.
Biscuit?
That's what he said.
Okay.
That's what he told me.
So tell me what happened that day.
That day, okay, it started off that he wanted me to bow down to him, like he was some kind of god or something. I don't know. For some reason, he thought he was a god, and I was getting mad for the simple fact that I shouldn't have to bow down to nobody. But like I said, I feel like that I was just protecting myself. Really, I was protecting.
Where were you guys at?
What do you mean?
Where were you when all this happened?
When he got killed? I just told you I was the one that killed him.
I mean, but where were you? There's just some questions I
Oh,
just want to make sure that.
I was at.
Geographically.
Yeah.
Oh, at Neva's house.
Is that Geneva?
Or the one, whatever.
Do you know her as Neva?
I just know her.
Where kind of is that house? Where's that?
She's just been on the news.
I know. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything for granted, and that's why I want to be able to take this time to learn from you, kind of everything. So,
But,
where would you describe that house as being?
On 65th.
65th.
And I don't remember. Just remember it was a
House, apartment.
apartment.
So far, Geneva's claim that Jacob shot Gabriel was confirmed, as Jacob confessed to his part in the murder. But Geneva had a bigger part in this case, not just being a witness.
Gabriel's acting crazy and Jacob pulls out the gun or something, or what happened? How does the gun come into play when Gabriel's acting crazy?
I honestly don't know. I just know he had it out already.
Okay. And he ends up being shot. Where was he shot at?
I don't know where it shot. I don't know exactly where it hit him.
And then what happened to
Because
him?
I ended up staying in the room most of the time. But I know he ended up like he trying to get up or something and trying to dive at somebody. I really don't know from what they told me afterwards. Like,
You were in there. You were listening to it. What was happening?
but I mean, I didn't hear much. You know, like I just know from what they said.
We need to know
afterwards.
the details from you.
I know, but it's hard when you didn't see it.
What were you hearing in the room?
I just heard like him scream. I mean, that's all I really remember is him screaming.
So that's the last thing you can remember is him screaming? Because he's dead.
He was alive though when they left.
How'd you find out he died?
I didn't know he died.
Was he talking?
When they loaded him, or when he loaded him, last thing he looked at me and said was my name.
Who loaded him in the truck?
Chief.
Okay.
Chief loaded him in his truck.
With
What
who
color?
else?
With Anna. What color? I don't
Who else
know.
went with him?
Meech.
So Meech, Chief, and Anna.
But Meech was just getting a ride to
You need
somewhere.
to be honest with me.
Yes.
Who went and dropped him off?
That was it.
How did they pick him up and get him out of there?
Chief dragged him and loaded him up himself.
With
And that's the only thing
in what
he
truck?
did. His own, I guess. I mean, I just know the truck was reversed into the garage, and that was it.
So
They were gonna,
who was beating him up in that room? In the house?
I don't know.
It went on for a while.
Yeah, but I honestly don't know.
You didn't come up there and try to stop it, save his life? You were just gonna let him sit there and die?
I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie, I was scared.
What the detectives were referring to here was a detail they have gathered from Jacob, a detail Geneva conveniently missed.
You're claiming there was a self-defense issue, right?
Yeah, I might.
So for that to be for that to be an issue later down the line, you want people to believe you,
yeah.
right? Okay. So what happens if we get the 6 other people that were there, 5 other people, however many there wasn't there, they give the same story about, yeah, I hit him with the bat 5 times. I did this, let's say they tell the same story because everybody tells the truth about what happened.
Okay.
And then it gets to you and you say, well, I don't know.
I see what you mean.
All the stories need to be the same.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
You know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's why after the fact you need to tell the truth what happened.
Neva beat him with the bat, too.
Why did she do that?
I don't know why. I'm not gonna lie, but she did.
How many times? About?
I say about 2 times
Like where did she hit him at?
in the head.
Eva hit him with the bat twice in the head?
Yes.
And you don't know why? Just did she grab the bat from the black guy, or did the black guy really hit her? Did the black guy really hit him, or were you just using him instead of her? That's why I say we need all these stories to line up.
Okay. Nicole, like I said, let me just be real. Neva did hit him with the bat. She did.
You think twice? Is that a
I
guess or
say,
for
I
sure?
say twice.
In the head?
Yeah.
Back, front, side?
I think it was right here.
The back of the head?
Yeah.
And then,
And then the black dude came in and started hitting him.
he got the bat from her or a different bat?
There's one bat that I remember.
Just one bat. He grabbed the bat from Neva?
Yeah,
And
started
how many
hitting him.
times did he hit him?
Oh, he hit him, I don't know, maybe multiple times.
Front, back, where'd you
Front?
hit all the head and on the body?
The head and the body.
So Geneva wasn't expecting the cops to mention that to her.
So who was beating him up?
Anna.
Anna didn't do that to him.
Anna, I know she hit
By
him a
herself.
couple times with the bat.
Where's the bat at?
I don't. They got rid of it.
Okay. Who else was hitting him?
I don't know. I really don't.
You need to
I
be
don't
honest
know.
with me,
I mean, I
Geneva.
guess Jacob. That's all I can think. They were out there in the living room.
Did you see
like,
Gabriel before you left?
Yeah.
What did he look like?
Looked like I don't know. Like looks like he was.
You can see a skull.
You
could see a skull. There was probably a bunch of blood, wasn't there? And this was all in the living room. So I can only.
Living room and kitchen.
So who cleaned up everything? It's your house.
Geneva wasn't planning on admitting her part in the physical assault of Gabriel, as that would mean a much longer sentence for her. Yet the officers couldn't push much on that, as they didn't have any physical evidence she took part in that, other than statements. So they quickly moved on to something they had solid evidence of.
I cleaned up the kitchen. What happened to the carpet, I don't know.
You do know.
I don't. I jumped in the shower.
Who was picking up your carpet?
I guess Jacob and Josh, because they were the ones that were in there when
You
I
need to
got
be-
out. I'm serious.
So is Jacob and Josh for sure, or you guess?
I guess because, like I said, I jumped in the shower. There was carpet.
When
I
was
got
this? When did
out
you jump in the shower?
that night.
So what time did this happen at? What'd you say? Because he's getting dropped off at the carriage house at 11 in his own truck, or that maroon truck, Chief's truck.
His own truck.
Is that Gabriel's truck? Whose truck is that
As
maroon
far
truck?
as I don't know. I didn't even know what color it was.
Okay, well the truck that drops him off, he's getting dropped off at 11 at the carriage house. So what time did this all happen at?
It started in the morning.
So it happened all day?
I didn't jump in the shower till about 3.
And at that time, was he already dead?
Well, like I said, when they loaded him, he was alive. They were supposed to drop him off somewhere to where he could get help.
What time did it start in the morning, Saturday morning?
Probably around 7 or 8.
In the morning? And you jump in the shower around 3?
The next, after I finished cleaning up the kitchen, I jumped in the shower. And when I got out, I don't know. When I got out, the carpet was gone.
So 7 o'clock in the morning, you're there fighting in your house on Saturday. At 3 o'clock, you've already cleaned up the house and the carpet's already gone. And
But the carpet was there.
Gabriel's already gone?
Yeah. The carpet was there though when
So
I jumped in the shower.
where's Gabriel all day Saturday? He was still there?
I had cleaned it. I cleaned that kitchen at least 5 times because he kept moving, and I just covered him.
Why didn't you call for help?
I didn't know what to do. And I kept saying I should have just called 911 from the get go. I said, but I already cleaned up
You're scared you're gonna get in trouble too?
Yeah. Like I said, my kids are all I have. Without them, I have nothing.
Well, Gabriel, all he had was what? Did he have kids?
He said he had a daughter, but that he lost her.
Does he have a family?
Nothing. I mean, his mom.
He has a
His
mom.
mom's been looking for him.
And now he don't have a mom. Because you were no help to him. You didn't call 911.
It was just I don't know, I guess once it came out about, because I had asked him, and I was like, if you don't mind, I said, you keep bragging about your prison time, I said, if you don't mind, what were you locked up for? And he's like, oh, stabbing or something, and then, but I had pulled it up, on the screen. Well, I guess he realized I had pulled it up, and then he was like, well, I was in there for aggravated sexual assault, and the victim was an 8-year-old little girl, and I was like, well, if you're a offender, I can't rent you that room because I can't have my kids, my daughter's only gonna be 5, and then when she showed up hysterical, it was just that kind of just freaked everybody out.
And see, I started beating the crap out of him. Is that why you didn't want to answer the door? 'Cause you knew while we were
I
there.
really was on the toilet.
But you knew while we were there, right?
I would have opened it regardless.
Okay.
I was on the toilet. I was trying to hurry.
Everybody that we talked to, are they gonna say that you had anything to do with it?
I mean, no.
You need to be honest with us.
I don't know.
It's time to face the facts.
I really
right?
don't know what anybody else is gonna say.
Are they gonna say that you
Because-
assaulted Gabriel? Did you assault Gabriel?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You didn't get upset that he was a offender or
No.
everybody
I mean,
that we
I
talked
got
to?
upset thinking he was out to get me because he said,
And
I mean, I tried to ask him after he was shot. I tried to ask him that why did he tell me that he was there for me in the first place, because I've had a down coffee.
The detective saw Geneva was emotionally vulnerable right now. Whenever they mentioned details of the scene, she started cracking, and that was something the detectives wanted. It's a common tactic in interrogation rooms. When a suspect shows signs of breaking down at certain triggers, detectives will repeat or expand on those details, knowing it chips away at their composure, which makes them feel like telling the truth will provide relief from their discomfort. Crimes like ours are very hard to produce due to so many restrictions. That's why we made a Patreon where we leave nothing hidden. We keep it all raw. Our team consistently puts a lot of work on this Patreon, giving daily uncensored true crime videos and never before seen cases that unfortunately we aren't allowed to upload on YouTube. I am not forcing you to join, but if you would like to see the uncensored version of this exact video and many others we have, head over to patreon.com/solvedfiles or just click the link in the description. Now, let's get back to the case.
And when we find a dead body, we process that body for people's DNA. Is your DNA gonna be on his body?
I honestly would not be able to tell you.
The only reason it would be on his body is if you touched him, right?
Yeah, but I never touched him.
You're absolutely positive on
I'm
that.
positive.
So if we find your DNA on him, well, why would that be?
I never touched him.
You never assaulted him?
No.
You had anything to do with his death besides cleaning it up and not calling the police?
I blame myself for it. I feel the guilt for it. I told everybody that I would take the blame for it.
Why would you do that if you had nothing
Just
to do with it?
because, I mean, somebody has to, you know? Somebody has to be responsible. And I hold myself responsible because it did happen in my house and I didn't get him any help. So I do feel responsible.
So what the detectives knew so far from the three suspects was that Jacob was the one who initially shot Gabriel and stabbed him before leaving. According to Jacob, Geneva and Dimitrise both took part in further assaulting Gabriel with a baseball bat, yet none of the two have admitted to it so far. Geneva also claimed that she was responsible for part of the cleaning of the crime scene, yet somehow Dimitrise wasn't a part of any of the illegal actions that took place that night. But Dimitrise was about to reveal where he was responsible.
You deny that even though the video and other people say that that's what
Do
happened.
you have a good sense of judgment?
Yes. And you deny that even though that's what the video and other people tell us that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And look, video trumps a lot of things. People tell me stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I watch a video and somebody say not on video. I'm like, I know they're not telling me the truth. Video answers a lot of questions. But you denied that when it could be nothing, something as simple as I didn't know what this body was going to do, and we can't even get to that point. Then how can I believe you when other people say that you were also involved in beating Gabriel, and you say you didn't do that either? How can I believe you? When I know that I know you're lying about going with the white guy. I know you're not telling the truth. I know you're not being honest. The thing with you is that you lie about everything, and you're used to people believing you. Yes.
No.
You're a liar.
Okay.
You don't tell the truth. And you're used to everyone believing you. And maybe in the past that's got you out of trouble, maybe some gullible people, some weak-minded people.
What would this have to do with the case?
I'm just telling you about you. You
Oh,
lie.
okay.
You lie and
So-
people believe you.
So I'm here in this room right now so you can tell me about myself.
Yeah.
Or you think tell me about myself.
No, I know that you're a liar. You lie about things.
Everybody would say something like that.
What's that?
Yeah, I believe everybody lied before in their life.
People do lie.
Anybody.
Everybody lies.
Just me too.
Everybody lies, but not everybody lives by lies.
No, I don't do that.
Dimitrise was the hardest to crack amongst the three suspects, but the officers knew they'd have enough evidence against him to prove he was responsible for moving the body.
What am I accused of?
You lie about things you're not even accused of.
So,
The implication is that you were at Geneva's house. Are you dating Geneva?
No,
Is that your girlfriend?
no,
Why should she call you her boyfriend?
maybe. I don't know. She can do whatever she wants to do. She can put a title on me.
Either way. But
I did want that.
the reason we're talking to
water
you,
that you said
the reason we
you
wanted to
got.
talk to you though, is because you were at Geneva's house the day that Gabriel is beat up there.
Okay, cool.
But you want to say, oh, I was there, but I'll leave, I'll come back, I'll leave, I'll see him, I'll leave. But you want to talk about everything except for what's real. And that doesn't work out at the end because your DNA is going to be on his pants where you touched him. Your DNA is going to be in his truck where you sat,
Okay.
the door handle, the dash.
Everything that you
And
touch.
you have no explanation. And so the only thing
Alright.
left for anyone to believe is that you lie about everything and what they're saying about you must be true. Because you
So
won't
what
even
are
admit
they
to being
saying about
carried.
me?
We've already went over the name.
What am I being accused of? That's it?
Right now you're being accused of lying about everything. And it makes me wonder what else you've done. Because
Okay.
nothing's been offered that you should feel threatened by.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you won't even tell the truth about it. And so here you sit,
Okay,
Think
so
through.
can I point you out on your life?
go for it.
You said you're gonna go outside and give me water. That took you 30 minutes to come back and then get me.
Because
I
I'll,
already know what
tell
you're doing.
I'll tell you what I did.
Hey, I don't want to know. Can I have some water? My mouth is dry.
Yeah, we'll get you some more.
Dimitrise ended up admitting to driving the body away after 4 hours of questioning. So when the detectives got back to Geneva, they knew she was lying.
So is anyone like holding him down, pushing him down, making sure he can't, locking doors?
No. Like he tried to get up and he tried to walk, then he fought, and that's why he was back and forth between the living room and the kitchen. That's why I said I had cleaned up that kitchen 5 times. Like, and I just like,
Okay.
I just like don't know, and I was like, I should have just called 911 from the beginning. I said, what was I thinking? I should have just, but then I thought, why?
But you
I
sat there
cleaned
for
up
12
so
hours.
much evidence, like, so then I thought I'd get in trouble too. And I mean, I probably still will, but. And I mean, we
You're
stayed in
cleaning
the
up at
room.
this point?
Well, I cleaned up multiple different times, but then I was.
Does he just
we
keep
stayed
getting
in the
up or
room,
what?
Like,
Why are you cleaning multiple times?
Because every time he tried to get up, he'd fall over, like, and get blood, like,
So y'all
all
just
over
watch
the
him
kitchen
there,
again,
like,
and I just like
flail.
kept cleaning the kitchen up, like.
So y'all are just, is it just y'all 3 there? Watching him just walk back and forth flailing?
Well, I mean, we just stayed in the room and just like he just like that's all like we didn't know what to do. And I mean I wish I would have been more like thinking straight, and I would have gotten him some help.
Geneva kept covering for Dimitrise, yet the rest of her story mostly lined up with other accounts. Yet once all the forensics and CCTV footage came in, their outcome was set in stone. Geneva Leal, who admitted to cleaning up the scene, was sentenced to 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to tampering with physical evidence involving a corpse. Raynaldo Jacob Enriquez, who confessed to shooting and stabbing Gabriel, received a 25-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to murder. As for Dimitrise Lyghts, his connection to the case ended when investigators uncovered a separate federal charge. He was sentenced to 24 years and 5 months in prison for trafficking of a child, and the state murder case against him was later dismissed.